All right. Give it a minute. See if it, wait about a minute and see how this turns out. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and start. Um, I seen last night. Well, I didn't see it. I seen clips of it where, unlike what they did with Ray with his kid, they brought out Goldberg's kid to work him in an angle. Um, I hope they paid the kid, for him to get in there and make a pull up himself. Then I seen where like I heard like 10 different things about why Ric Flair was released. I heard he wanted his release, and I heard Vince McMahon gave him his release, or released him anyways. I don't know what the hell that was about. That Dave Meltzer that does that report, I didn't even listen to his comments on it because he's a goof. Um, and then I heard where Alexa Bliss got in trouble on Instagram or Twitter, one of the two. I think it was Instagram. That they took down her post because they showed her shoulders where she had a new tattoo and they thought it was inappropriate, which I think is bullshit because you get on there and there's girls half-ass naked on there, sprawled out on the bed with their legs open. So she posted something about her shoulders and she gets in trouble for it. Um, and then I don't know why in the hell would they, if they're going to have three people wrestle in a triple, I don't know if it's a triple threat match or not, for the women's title, had that a match last night instead of waiting. Um, and then they were talking about Randy Orton hasn't been seen for, I don't know, a couple weeks. And then Jeff Hardy tested positive for COVID and wrestled with some guy from NXT. They did say Samoa Joe was cleared to wrestle. I see him winning the NXT title, and then wherever that guy's name is going to end up going up, be pushed along to either one of the other two shows. But then I seen where I don't like I said that why this had to do with Domino's Pizza, but I guess that Nick Cage, I don't know who he is, and Chris Jericho were wrestling. I guess he used a pizza. Nick used a pizza cutter on Chris Jericho during the Domino's Pizza commercial. How that had to do with it. And I see where Nia Jack got her eye busted open. She's not a very good safe worker. I've read a lot of things about her not being a safe worker. She hurt a lot of people. Then seeing where Natalia broke her ankle. Yeah, it just and then they don't. Usually, when someone gets hurt, they usually have them. I don't know. I see Shotzi and that one chick she's with get it, And then they said they released Bright Rod because he had supposedly had mental issues. They should just say, hey, we don't. They didn't want to use him. Um, yeah, but leave the Jeff Hardy to get COVID and get in the middle of the ring. I don't like I said, it's not like he knew he had it, but I can say something, but I'm not going to. I'm not pissing everybody off. But what else did I hear? Um, I guess Bill Moxley's I guess going to Japan, special wrestler, whatever the hell that Gallows and Anderson are called, the Good Fellows or some shit. Um, like I said, you'll have to bear with me because, like I said, I don't watch to see what goes on. Uh, I can't see myself sitting there for 3 hours watching something that I have no clue what's going on because I don't. I think their storylines are stupid. Um, so this is going to be a couple topics I wanted to talk about, and so that's one of them. So uh, they all got released. See if they show back up somewhere else. And then they said something about Mysterio. I guess someone supposedly went to his house, asked for an autograph. Well, I kind of found that hard to believe because I don't think that they put their addresses out there for people to find them. So I questioned a couple of the news things I got. But other than that, that's mainly one of the things I wanted to talk about. And I think it's what's it? Thursday's the Hall of Fame game in the NFL. It's going to be the Cowboys facing the Steelers. That ought to be a good preseason game because I got a lot of friends that are Steeler fans and a lot of friends that are Cowboys fans. So that Thursday ought to be an interesting day. Um, but that's the only game that I know that's going on. I didn't see any other games that were posted, so that ought to be a pretty good game. It's supposed to be on TV, so one of they're going to Will Roethlisberger out of the back. He's got more injuries than a stunt double. Um, I mean, but he can still play. I'm not crapping on him because he still knows how to play football. And so yeah, that ought to be a pretty good game to watch. Chris, I might watch it. I don't know. A football game I can sit through. Wrestling shows I can't. But then there's a rumor about if AEW was going to sign Brock Lesnar. They're not going to. They are not going to pay him. I mean, they probably have the money, but I think he's kind of done with wrestling for right now. You know, what else? I mean, he's held every title more than once. I think I don't know. I don't know if he even wants to wrestle anymore. Because he does pretty good where he's at now. I mean, he's held, like I said, every title more than twice. I think the title I didn't see him hold was, of course, I could be wrong, was the Intercontinental title. Um, he might have. I just, like I said, I don't pay attention to shit like that. So, like I said, I can't comment on it. I'll try to do a couple of these. I waited a little bit later than I did yesterday to do these. It's just, something to do. Um, but yeah, I didn't. It just, I don't know. I don't see him signing. And from when I got, like I said, I'm not trying to. I'm saying these news sources are reliable, but they're talking about the Undertaker being retired, which I think he is. I don't think he's going to come back and wrestle anybody. I think next year that he'll be that they'll induct him into the Hall of Fame. Which is because it's in his hometown or home state, so you know, so see how that goes for him. But sorry for taking drinks every 5 seconds, but my throat's kind of scratchy. But but yeah, just had to see how that goes for next year for him. I have to knock my microphone stand over. Big black microphone stand, and I don't see it. But yeah, I think it'll be good to if he gets inducted. Yeah, it's basically I wanted to come on and talk about last night. And someone asked me if I was going to watch it AEW tomorrow. Not really. I lost interest in watching it. I quite enjoy watching match or two. I keep on watching them if I go see them. It's just, and it's not the people that when I go see them, it's not the people that's performing. It's just I lost all interest in. I just lost interest in watching it. Yeah, but other than that, that's why I wanted to come on and just talk about what would the big news scoops that they give you. They just do that for the people that actually like watching it. My big news that I was talking about that was supposed to be today. It involves me and I was going to get the other person to come over, but they're working, so this, you know what, I have to wait a little bit. But yeah, but other than that, that's mainly one of the reasons why I wanted to come on. I was just talking about what supposedly is going on. Nick Cage or whatever his name is. I never heard of him, and Chris Jericho's pizza cutter weapon they were using to cut each other's heads open with. Jonah Donut's pizza commercial. I don't know what the big deal was that was about, but who knows? But yeah, so that's basically what I wanted to come on for. Just to see what the hell. I mean, I've seen some pretty gruesome matches. People getting hit with cheese graters, light bulbs, pool sticks, crutches, all kind of wild shit, keyboards, And that was just from one match I watched, and that was with New Jack. Of course, like he told me one time, he didn't care what people thought of him. It's, I said, well, no, I said, that's actually a good way to put it. I said, well, like I told him, I said, at least, no one will forget who he is, and everybody knows who he is. If you don't know who he is, then there's something wrong with you. Um, but yeah, that's you know, like I said, wrestling's not the same as when I used to watch it. I mean, back, I liked when it was Stone Cold, The Rock, Mick Foley, all them. This, um, you got to be PG. You got to watch. You can't say shit or do certain things. I don't know why my voice is all scratchy like I smoked a pack of Camels. Um, but yeah, the thing with Alexa Bliss, because she posted from her shoulders of her Disney tattoo that she got, they pitched a bit about it. But here's what gets me, okay? You get on there, you get all these women on there that, half-ass naked. Um, Look like they spray painted their clothes on. They got more cleavage shown than anything. And she takes a picture of her shoulders and they do a bit about it. The Mrs. Wife can get on there with it. Excuse me, with that. Get on there with a bikini top that barely covers anything, and they don't say nothing to her about it. But Alexa Bliss takes a picture of her shoulders, and they're going to get all aggravated about it. And I think it was Instagram. I don't think it was Twitter. It was either be Twitter or Instagram, but either way, if it was Instagram, I shorten it. Shit now. I've seen a lot more on there than most people have. There was a group chat, and for some reason I got invited to it. I don't know what the hell it was for. It's just everybody talking and shit. And right at the end of the, you figure everybody had that was watching. There was a lot of people in there, and people in there smoking dope. And right at the end of it, the girl pulls her shirts up, shows her boobs. So, and they didn't bitch about that. So yeah. God forbid you can't show your shoulder blades because you might offend someone. People are just too damn sensitive. That's what the problem is. That you can't do this and you can't do that. Yeah. My but that tells you who's watching. It goes up and it goes down and it goes up and it goes down. So I was like, what the hell? I thought it was up. I had to fix it the other day because that little live thing kept blinking, and I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. But yeah, like I said, it's just social media is just like really freaking sensitive. I guess everything's got to be rated G anymore. But if you notice, you get on Facebook, you don't see that shit. You get, of course, I don't have a problem with, if people want to smoke dope, that's their thing. But just don't do it on Facebook. No one wants to see you with a big joint in your mouth or a big blunt or whatever, or a pipe in your mouth. I mean, keep that shit to yourself. But the girls that get on their half-ass naked with their ass cheeks hanging out. They don't get in trouble for it, but you post something about your shoulder blades. It was like on each shoulder, on the back of each shoulder. It didn't show her ass or or anything. She was smart enough when she took the picture. It's not like they said they got a picture of her back because she knew that if she did, they would get side angles, and that would get her in trouble. So she was smart enough to do that. But Instagram, they can't. I think it was Instagram that did. It says some social media said, not how, I can't remember, but still, I mean, there's shit that gets on there. I know it could have been Twitter because they would have booted her off quicker than shit. Because Twitter don't piss around. If you go in a pool, you'll get permanently banned. And one person at the pool got permanently banned, and then from Facebook too. But yeah, if you do anything stupid, you'll get in trouble for it. But like I said, it irritates me how stupid people can get. And like I said yesterday, I'm going to do 2 of these. I'll do like one on YouTube, but I'll link it to the Facebook page I'm on now, and then I'll do it on YouTube and go to my other Facebook page. I'm trying to figure out. I don't want to go on Twitter because Twitter probably won't let me do it because you can't censor people right to say what you want. Of course, I get a little bit overboard sometimes. I admit I do get kind of caught up in the moment, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do one on each of them. But yeah, it just amazes me. They get pissed over pictures you put on there. But they get mad about the pictures, but they don't like on Facebook and Instagram. That they let people get under try to scam you for money. Oh, if you send them this much money, they'll send you pictures of themselves. Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of scammers on Facebook, and I know 2 of them that like. Well, I'm not friends with them, but I don't trust scammers. And 2 of them were scammers. They pulled everybody else, but when they tried to figure, well, see if we can get any money from him, and I, basically said no, and then, people get under scam people for money are just trash. How do you get a real job? But I didn't expect to come on here and start bitching about stuff, but Alexa Bliss, I think her real name's Alexis Huffman or some shit like that. But she posted a picture of her shoulder blades, and it caused a big problem. Said it was something inappropriate or some shit. But like I said, well, didn't pin me, so I don't care. So that's anything. Like Robbie May always said, God rest it. I mean, so everybody's what do you call them? Something about being I'll call them blank Americans, or something about being something incorrect or something. But yeah, people get offended, like he said, people get offended too easy. But yeah, other than that, that's why I wanted to come on. I don't want to be on here for like an hour ranting and raving. I'm gonna anybody that's on this page, if you want to. You follow me on our page, I'll be on here in about 20 minutes, maybe or less. Kind of like Domino's Pizza. And then they don't do that 30 minutes or less shit anymore. I think after they were racing down there and they killed a couple people, they're like, oh, we ain't going to do that. Now you see the driverless car. Yeah, take the jobs away from people who need it so they can deliver pizza and so you can save some money. But I guess they just do it in bigger cities. I don't know. But like I said, I'll be on tomorrow. I'm hoping I get my good news, my other good news tomorrow or sometime today. I'm waiting for a text, so but other than that, that's when I wanted to come on today. Talk. Well, I don't want to let everybody know about the football game. The Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio. Uh, say that ought to be a good game. I think it's the fifth, and I don't know what time it is. Whatever time they do, it's probably be at nighttime or at evening or whatever. Um, I do one other thing before I go. I wanted to talk about. Of course, I don't criticize anybody that gets on YouTube and want to do stuff. But goddamn, last night, there was like 10 different podcasts on about from 1 to like 3 in the morning. Maybe they were in a different time zone, but I'm like, well, I mean, I don't have a lot of views on here, which it doesn't bother me. People can go back and watch it if they want to. But one had like 2 views. One had like 879 views. I'm like, wow, you know. But hey, if that's people like doing them at night, hey, great country, get on there. You want to bullshit with people, smoke a doobie, drink a beer, do whatever you gotta do. Just don't get in trouble for it. Because once you get banned from YouTube, you're screwed. You won't be able to do anything anymore, and then you'll lose all your viewers. Yeah, but other than that, like I said, that's just why I wanted to come on today. In the midst of me doing this, my daughter texted, she went fishing, and tells me she caught a fish. Every time, which I told her, that's why when you see me look down my phone, I was texting her. Told her a good job. She always calls me or texts me when I'm doing these. I don't. She don't know. She just, she likes to text. But like I said, that's why I wanted to come on. Yeah, so I didn't watch WWE last night, and I probably won't watch NXT tonight. I probably won't watch AEW tomorrow, or whenever. I don't even watch Impact anymore. I haven't watched it in years. I haven't watched Ring of Honor for over a year, and I know I won't be watching SmackDown. So like a lot of these won't be about wrestling because I just don't follow it as much as I used to. I think I got burned on watching it because just the same shit over and over and over again. But until tomorrow, or if I decide to come back on later on, but I definitely, if I come back on later on, then I'll talk to everybody later on. But if not, I will be on tomorrow. So until then, I will talk to everybody later. And thanks for everybody who was watching or who stomached the time I was on here. Just listen to me complain. But, we'll talk to everybody later.